Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my From Zero to Hero series. This is week 4 and day 3. This video is all about that final push of the Slayer weekend and the final day of that. Let's see how far in Slayer I managed to get. So, I didn't really want to do any cosmetics on this account, but I really wanted the Gobi backpack override. It's only going to override my cape slot, so it's not going to override anything important and it's still be able to see the gear I'm wearing and stuff, but I really wanted this backpack because it's so cute. It only cost me 82k and it's so awesome. Let me show you it. Look at how adorable this little Gobi is as a backpack. It's so cute and it's amazing. 82k well spent. I'm going to be running around with this little Gobi on my back until I get like a 120 cape or something. It's so good. Starting today off with Corrupted Creatures. Remember, you can buy Sophonem Slayer dungeon teleports. They're like 4k and it teleports you directly to the Sophonem Slayer dungeon. You can buy your feathers outside if you needed them or whatever, so I'm just going to buy 500. And 500 will last me quite a while, to be honest. So now I go inside the dungeon and start AoEing down these corrupted scorpions with an aggro pot. Good way to start off day 3. Oh, I already got a key to the crossing. Come on, give me more, give me more. Oh, we got a second key to the crossing. We need to keep them coming. Oh, third key to the crossing. They're coming in this task. I just got back to back. There's a fourth one. Yeah, making money. There's the 5th key to the crossing. This task has made a nice amount of money. Nearly done now though, 26 left. No way. That's 7 mil and so rare. That's so rare. I've never even ever had one on my main or anything. That's amazing. That's so cool. I'll take the 7 mil and just run with it. Whoa, that's so much money for an Addy Dragon task. Very glad that I picked these and did these. Insta sold the Dragonfall helm just over mid. Got over 7 mil for it. Still can't believe I've received one. It's absolutely nuts. This will pay for so many supplies and stuff. Very chuffed with just how awesome Slayer's been and how awesome this weekend's been as a whole. Dragonfall helm. That corrupted creature task weren't so good. I only got 1 key. Where's my 5? Oh, we got an Errors task. Let's try and do these bad boys with an aggression pot if we can. Doing these Errors with a Vampirism Scrimshaw wasn't too bad, although they do have high KO potential if you get multiple range ones on you at the same time. What I tried to do was always focus the range one and AoE the melee ones down while praying melee. This way the melee ones will always follow you when you go over to a range one and you won't take too much damage as the range ones will die fairly fast. I did have to bank a couple of times in this task, but it still makes it so much quicker because you can instantly get back here with a Ferocious Ring. Being able to AoE like 4 Errors at the same time is way more beneficial than single targeting them with Mage or something like that. They also give you a fair amount of GP. Their raw drops and noting their bones is very profitable, a lot like Addy Dragons where you would note their bones, and some of their other drops are very good too. All in all, a pretty damn good task, decent XP too. Very happy with these on this account. 93 Slayer coming in with Errors. These are such a good task both for GP and XP, to be honest. So nice. Hey, nice. We got a Serenic Scowl. That's like 300k. Decent extra loot added on to everything while doing Errors. Dark Beasts are a pretty nice task. I do need to get a Bone Crusher and a Split Dragon Tooth Necklace though. Not even for the Infinite Prayer, because prayer doesn't really drain much when I'm only using normal prayers, and these drop tons of sharks, you always have enough food, things like that. But I just hate seeing all of these big bones on the floor, and I really want to get a Bone Crusher just because of that. It makes looting so much easier, and I could use a legendary pet here or something if I really wanted to as well, and that legendary pet would just loot everything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this Dark Beast task, then I'm going to go to Elite Dungeons and get a Bone Crusher and a Split Dragon Tooth Necklace. Shouldn't take too long. I'll do it with a couple of friends, and 3-man farming's normally pretty quick. Should take like half an hour to get them both because it's like 150,000 tokens an hour or something, even with my stats. So that's the plan. Let's get this Dark Beast task done and then let's go get our Bone Crusher and Demon Horn Necklace. Hey, we got our 3rd and final Crystal Triskelion fragment so we can make a key now. That's pretty nice. 2nd Crystal Triskelion key fragment in this task alone. So we're already starting on our 2nd key. Hey, the nostalgic drop. We got a Dark Bow. Let's pick that up. Easy 70k. Doing elite dungeons is pretty nice. If you're doing it with 2 other people, you just lure all the mobs together and pray soul split, or if you don't have soul split, just pray whatever protection prayer most of those mobs on you are. Then what you want to focus on is using Corruption Blast, using Dragon Breath, Chain, all of the good AoEs, even Tsunami, whenever there's a lot of mobs together. If you're using range with Make Chins, that's also absolutely amazing. So what we had is we had 2 mages and 1 Make Chinner, and it went very quickly. Then every time you killed a mini boss, once clearing out all those ads that were following you around, you get 5,000 dungeoneering tokens. It's important to kill the ads first though, as they can heal the mini bosses. Gonna stand behind here to line of sight them all. If we all stand behind here, they don't attack and they all line up nicely. Okay, Craig didn't want to line up behind here. He just got absolutely demolished. Oh no, I've clicked out. No, get... I'm gonna die. I just done what Craig done, laughing at him, for God's sake. Oh, that was funny though. I'm okay with dying. Hey, we got 96 defense. That's pretty good. 3 levels to go in defense, and then we're 99. That cape's going to be really nice. 3 Sign of Life is very helpful. Now time to do a little bit more elite dungeons. Hopefully not die again, and we'll be set with our Charming Imp, Bone Crusher, Split Dragon Tooth, and everything like that. And then Slayer will be much nicer, especially when we can start tool belting things like this Charming Imp. Now we have 49,952 tokens. That's enough for a Bone Crusher and a Split Dragon Tooth necklace. We're good to go for Slayer again. Hey, we managed to make 2.4 mil in loot as well. Let's bank all of that. So there's the Bone Crusher, 34,000 dungeoneering tokens. Let's buy that. We can't use the Demon Horn necklace yet because we don't have high enough level for it. So we have to stick to the Split Dragon Tooth for now. And that costs 17,000 tokens. So we're 1,000 tokens away from this, which means I'm just going to go do a floor and then I'll be able to buy it. Managed to find a dungeon, first try with 2 mini bosses. Thought I'd do it on story mode just so I could power through it solo and get 1,000 points for the 2 bosses. Then I can go buy that Split Dragon Tooth necklace. There we go, let's buy that Split Dragon Tooth necklace, and that's going to help a lot on those types of tasks where, you know, getting rid of those bones is really beneficial. Plus the Infinite Prayer is really nice, especially for when I go for curses at the end of this week. So now we've got that, it's back to Slayer until the end of the Slayer weekend. Let's see what level we can get to. 88 strength coming in. Doing an Elves task. I didn't fancy doing it the Corruption Blast method, so I'm doing it outside the Ironworth Cathedral. 94 Slayer from those Elves, but we have to bang as we've used up all of our food, and we need to renew our bunyip. 91 attack now. All of our combats are pretty rounded, except for range. I'll have to get that up sometime as it's falling behind everything else. 77 prayer as well. So we got from 75 to 77 just using infernal urns and stuff. That little tiny bit of XP you get really does add up. Hey, that's a good rare drop table. We got 46 prayer pots, which is like 200k. I'm going to use those in Slayer anyway, so that just gives me my supplies back. I'm feeling far too lazy to do elves in the Ironworth district, so I'm just corruption blasting them all right now. The amount of kills you get and how quickly you get them is just insane. 98 HP, nearly finished the elf task now. Just gonna go run over here, use like 1 more corruption blast on this lot, and we should be good and the task should be complete. Catching a chronicle fragment that flew off of a manifest shadow when I killed it got me 52 hunter. Wasn't really expecting that, but hey, it's something. Hey, I just realised that was my 100th task and I got 300 points. That's a nice boost. We now have 1,333 Slayer points. Something I wanted to do was learn how to put the Bone Crusher on our tool belt. Because we've got those bonus Slayer points now, we've got plenty enough to buy this for 500 points. I also want to learn how to fletch broad arrows for when we do fletching, which is another 300 points. Now we've got 533 points left over. I'm going to keep it and have this to fall back on if we need to prefer, block or skip any tasks. And then once we get like 1,000 again, I'll probably put something like my Charming Imp on my tool belt. Steel dragons are super easy now. I can just AoE them down with melee, like 2 at a time or something. Then I have my Split Dragon Tooth and Bone Crusher for infinite prayer as well, so I can continuously prayer, protect melee and piety. Then the Super Anti-Fire protects me from everything else, and my Bunyip heals me enough for those auto attacks to not actually deal much damage at all. Very easy, very chill, not a bad task at all. I go through springs like they're nothing. I'm already down to 9 now. Slayer uses them up very, very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do some more disassembling of used shield bows. Probably going to do like 2k. That way I can AFK and get a bit of a head start on editing the Slayer Week videos for you all to enjoy. Managed to make 660 tight springs from those 2000 disassembles. That's going straight into my spring cleaner and back to Slayer. Oh, 95 Slayer. We're actually only 4 levels away from 99. We could probably get 96, maybe even 97 by the end of this weekend. We've got a while to go. I'm not going to have too much sleep this weekend because Slayer gains. So we'll see if we can get 96 or 97 by the end. My Obliteration Staff is level 12, so I can siphon this and get 85 Invention. Invention shouldn't take too long to get to 99, to be honest. 89 strength coming in from shadow creatures. We are 631k away from 96 Slayer. And we're closing in on 92 attack, nearly halfway there as well. Not a bad corrupted creatures task. 4 keys to the crossing. I accidentally claimed a combat XP time instead of GP with my contract. But this combat XP time in range will actually get me 83, so it's not all bad. There's 83 range. 96 Slayer coming in. Nice. 3 levels to go. There's my 110th task in a row. We got 100 Slayer points and we've just hit 97 defense as well. 2 levels to go for 99 defense and only 3 levels to go for 99 Slayer. This weekend has been so successful. 132 combat. Off we go to get a new task. We actually just got Ripper Demons. I'm gonna give them a try. I don't think this is gonna end well, but we'll try. I don't think I'll be doing Ripper Demons again. They hurt so much. I've only got Subjugation and my Obliteration Staff, so it's very difficult. One good thing though is if you use Corruption Blast and Weapon Poison ++, it will spread the Corruption Blast to the other Ripper Demons in here without aggroing them, and it has a good chance to poison them too. So you can get some of the Ripper Demons lower by just doing that over time while killing and single targeting them. So when you go on to other Ripper Demons, they'll already be damaged a bit and it'll be a bit easier to kill them before they do their special attack and things like that. But I had to bank multiple times because it just rips through my sharks and I use so much food here. Very, very good experience though. It's just way too much effort for my liking. I got a Raptor key too. Oh no, I just got insta-killed as I picked it up. Ah, I picked it up before. I wasn't looking at the floor, but I got the key. It's fine. 92 attack, halfway there. 90 strength, 2100 total level. That's pretty damn good. 106 mil total XP as well now. We're doing very, very well. And we got our first ever whip, which is always a really nice drop to see. I have my Subjugation Garb and Gown level 12 and my Dragon Rider Lance level 12. So we're going to siphon all of it and we should get 2 invention levels from it all. There's 86 and we are 35k away from 87. So we didn't quite get 2 levels, but the next siphon will get us 87. My god, look how many elves there are. Look at that spread. Oof. I accidentally AoE'd with a Dragon Breath, so I'm glad I didn't get too many on me. But man, there's so many elves here. Look at them all. Are you ready? We're going to spread our Corruption Blast on this guy. Boop, right in the middle of the... Ah, it splashed! No! So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Wolf to use Corruption Blast in the middle of the pile. So we Corruption Blast the Wolf and we run it in and it just spreads everywhere. Look at that. Everything's been tagged. We're going to get so many kills for this Slayer task. How many elves can we kill with this Corruption Blast? There's so many on low HP. Go. 75, 67, 65, 61. We just killed 19 elves in one corruption blast, and there's still so many so low. 97 Slayer coming in, and we're only 2 levels away from 99. We're 2 hours away from the end of the Slayer week, so let's see how far we can get in these last 2. That's the end of the Slayer weekend. We are 132 combat, 2,102 total, 120 quest points. We didn't get 99 HP. We're 100k away from 99. We're very close to 93 attack, and we're 230k away from 91 strength. Then we have 500k from 98 defense. Obviously, we were already 99 magic, and we are 660k away from 98 Slayer. The amount of Slayer gains I got this weekend is insane, and I'm so happy. Gonna show you my gains on RuneClan, and then I'm gonna sell my tab in tomorrow's episode. That will be all of it for today's episode, and until tomorrow, see ya.